Hey, my water signs, this is going to be your weekly message, or whenever you do come across it. I've shuffled the cards specifically for you and asked for protection, love, and guidance as well, of course. And let's jump right into it. This is a spirit guide card. This is the energy signature they would like to talk about and share at this time. And then this is the main deck, and I'll pull more cards for that as well. So your first card is Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. This is usually a hard thing to do for water signs. Sometimes a lot of water signs are empathic or I'm a water sign myself, and I'm having even a hard time speaking about it. This is talking about your throat chakra or chakra, and letting you know that it's time to practice speaking either like how I'm doing now through these YouTubes, or speaking your truth to others. This is an important lesson and direction you should go in this week. So good luck, you guys. Okay, so let's jump into that, or to these cards here. Six of Wands. Now, Six of Wands kind of looks a little stressful, but just know that they are leaving a situation that no longer serves them as a family, no longer serves their purpose in life, or where they're wanting to go. So they are moving forward from a difficult situation into the future. So usually that future is an uptick from where they've come from. So just know that if you've had a little bit of a stressful moments, this time is going to pass, and it's literally you're moving away from it as we speak. These two cards came out together. The Page of Swords and the King of Coins. Now, when I see the Page of Swords, this makes me think of gossip. This can also mean doesn't necessarily have to be gossip, but definitely somebody that brings in information that you weren't aware of, or something that necessarily wasn't for your best interest, but is definitely it's definitely bringing in some information that you needed to hear to be able to pivot into where you need to go, which is the King of Coins. Now, the King of Coins brings in stability, and this can be within your money, financial life, home life, family life, even in relationships. Now, I'm taking this as for all of those things. So the information that came from the Page of Swords is bringing in the information you needed to know to bring in these attributes for the future. So this is probably what is stemming or bringing in this change. This is the information that came in for that to even start as a process. So let's pull another card here. These two cards came out together, and these are the Seven of Coins and the 10 of Wands. Now, when I see the 7 of Coins, this is letting you know that you have put in the hard work, you have put in the time and effort to achieve some major goals, and now is time for you to be able to see what's grown and what has bloomed from your efforts. Now, when I see the 10 of Wands next to this can show and mean that within a workplace that you are being able to see what you've grown and then what is not being valued. I'm taking this as a value card, the lack of value from where you're working or what you're putting your energy into. So the 10 of Wands is asking you to pick your battles wisely. Yes, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of heavy work to do, but is this work equaling out what you're putting in? So you're doing lots of work, and you're getting to see it evolve right in front of you, and everyone around you can see what's evolving, but then you have all this other work to do and all this other load to handle. And are those two things balancing out? For me, I would say no. just based on this card. Like, you aren't even getting time to view what's happening. Like, you may be able to see like, wow, I did a great job, but are they saying anything to you, or giving you a raise, or giving you some praise for the hard work you've done? Instead, they are literally shoving more work onto your plate instead of giving you notoriety. So let's pull in some more cards, you guys. Okay, so the Empress. The Empress is all about shifting into creative energy. So from being a little stifled from the other cards that were shown, you are taking action into your manifestation and creation mode. So let's put this down so you can see. This is the stifledness here. This is the growth that you've done at your workplace, knowing that it is time for you to grow on your own or grow into something different. And this may reflect in you moving into a different position or a different job, or something that lights you up more as a community, or like a collective at work. I'm taking this as a major work situation. This card is all about where you're taking your expertise into that next phase, okay? This is the Star card. So the Star card is the hope behind the manifestation. So you've put in your order to the universe, and now you're letting it go, and the hope will bring in the guiding and the guidance and the guiding light into your future. With that being said, this is like the Wheel of Fortune, but the Wheel of Fortune is an uptick in your energy, an uptick in your abundance, showing you that you are definitely capable of pivoting into a different situation by the work or even by the action you're putting into. So like when you want to manifest something, you ask the universe, the universe hears you, but what's that next step? What are you going to do? You can't ask the universe for something and then sit along the sidelines. No, like let's just say an example. If you want a new car, right? You have to ask the universe, and you can ask the universe for any type of car, and ask the universe for ways of getting the steps of getting to that car and the financing for the car. But when you do that, you also have to ask, show me the steps on how to get what I want. And those steps are you getting the information from the universe. So the universe does have to have your back and show you what are the steps and guidance towards that thing you want. Okay, so that is the action part of the manifestation. So you've asked for the knowledge to see it, and then who knows, in the next few days, weeks, or months, you start getting information about financing on cars, and you actually take the steps on how to take that financing and make it possible for yourself. So that's the whole point of what I'm trying to say is you created something here. It's backed by the universe. Now you got to put this good energy into motion with action. So everything has to come, there's processing involved. And then, so the Lovers card here, this is to let you know, this is not about actual lovers, but the actual part of it all is the Lovers means you are connecting to your highest self. So by doing your creation of manifestation, having the hope behind it, or by having the universe behind it, and then the abundance portion of the good fortune energy, allows you to step into your highest self or highest self connection, because you are having no resistance to that manifestation. So this actually helps you connect with your higher self, or your higher self is allowing this communication with the universe, and you are able to, let's pull another card. Bam, get the Ace of Swords. So this is the abundance of direction. This is the abundance of solidification, of knowing exactly what you want, when you want it, and finding your plan, or your desired plan is really what they want me to say. So this week is going to be a lot in the fact of you moving away from shit that you're dealing with into prosperity mode. And prosperity mode, it may sound weird, but when you decide to leave a job, now I'm not telling you to quit, but I'm telling you to plan for the future and how you're going to move from this situation into a next. Then that's literally what we're talking about. The plan is how you're going to shift your situation in for the better. And how does that look for you? That looks like planning for the future, asking the universe for exactly what you want and the steps to get it. And those things align for you from the universe and your action to it. So the universe is going to give you signs. The universe is going to plant those signs literally right in front of you. Could be mail, could be a voicemail, could be an email, could be a friend with word of mouth. Whatever that is, you got to take action on it. It's something you can't sleep on. It's definitely something you have to take into account that is going to better your future and think. And then you're going back into here with the Lover's card, meaning you and your higher self connect at this moment to decide to make this Ace of Swords a reality. Okay? So if you need a more in-depth reading, a personal reading, definitely reach out to me. There's going to be a link in the description. And if you like what you've heard, please like, comment, and share. And of course, follow. So I hope you guys have a lovely week. There's a lot of info, so you should listen to this again. Okay, thanks guys.